just like Jack. I can have a big Cadillac, slinging crack. Invest seriously, and then I start rolling hard, and the rest is history. We're very insecure. Got a few keys and holding G's. Nobody can be trusted. I see with a shotgun and in my jock strap a small gap because I'm so damn scared. Walk the streets alone at night, I wouldn't dare. Will I make it to 21? I'm only 19. My life has just begun. I got snatched up by the feds. I was slapped around, then assigned a concrete bed. And now I'm behind bars. Yesterday was the last day I would see stars. And now I'm feeling sorry, cause everything I ever did is coming back to haunt me. I'm crouched in a corner, hugging my knees. I'll be 37 by the time that I'm free. I got enough bed sheet, I'll make me a nice little noose and I'm out. One hell of a future. I fell into the hands of the plan and now it's over. The rage inside is still alive, and it'll survive until I die. And if that's tomorrow, you see, I went alone. My heart was filled with sorrow. It's a shame though, but it's all because of the rage in the ghetto. Shout out to the underground, took me in and gave me some knowledge. And now I'm ready. Heads up with the devil. Ha ha. Ashibu. Brothers in black boots. Stepping up. Protect.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Habaragani. Bomb Skin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bomb Skin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, midsize sedan, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and has since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For election day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic rock. Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath. Take it.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Great Umoja to you. Great Umoja to you. What's up, family? Great day, great day, great day. We are at, for some, the second day of the week. For others, the first day. Whatever day of the week it is for you right now, it is Umoja and family. I am so glad that you have chose to start your Umoja with us here at Giami Journey Media. Thank you.
Man, oh man, oh man, I want to give all of the Umoja babies a round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause. Where my audience? Wake up. Wake up. What y'all doing? This is what I pay y'all for. Good God almighty. Y'all live a good life. All right, let's go. And so we're going to start off this Umoja. Of course, doing the toast. I was running behind a little bit. I slept in just a half an hour. Got a little extra sleep. You know what I'm saying? And got some videos uploaded. I did the proverb of the day. I'm gonna have to go. I gotta edit that before I get to the adventure today. I did the proverb of the day. I have a couple more videos that I have to do because I'm trying to build up my social media stamina. I'm doing research on social media, trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Because I understood hashtags, but I never really started using hashtags. Then I started looking at how other people was using hashtags and started doing a hashtag. Shouts out to Miss Nevada C. Nelson. How you doing out there, my dear? And so I'm doing the social media research. I'm experimenting with two different platforms. Now, one I've been had in a sense ecosystem, which was LinkedIn, but I rarely used it. And the other one is TikTok that I have added to my social media round. So you could catch us on Twitter, you could catch us on Facebook, you could catch us on Instagram, you could catch us on TikTok. I haven't started really messing with the one with the little funny, look like one of the ghosts from Pac-Man. What is it? I don't remember what it is yet, but I got that now. I'm looking at that and I'm trying to get it together because this social media piece, family, this is a monster, right? And it can eat you alive or you could tame it and use it. And what we're trying to do at Giambi Journey is tame it. How you tame it? You know what I'm saying? First, you got to know what it likes. You know what it eats. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Just like humans when we domesticated dogs and cats, we had to know what they needed. We had to provide them with what they needed, and we have gone and now we got dogs that just run around the house. We got dogs of different sizes, been able to breed them to be extremely big or extremely small. Same with cats. You know what I'm saying? Well, in many cases, same with black folks. Wow. I think that was a bad analogy. Okay, but y'all know what I'm saying. We got to tame, we got to learn how to use it because this is the weapon of the 21st century. This is where stories are told, right? This is where stories are told or stories are built up. And belief systems are shaped, whether y'all want to accept it or not. This is what's going on out here, and those that neglect it and neglect it and don't want to mess with it, you will get left behind. So we're going to learn. We're learning how to master it. We already got the young people working on videos, production, and stuff like that. So it's going down. Also, we are in Black History Month, so we will be launching something pretty soon. We had one project that was completed yesterday by Brother Kwame. Let's give Brother Kwame a round of applause because he put his foot in it. We just doing some editing. So we're going to be putting together a few more things for you and going to be streaming them. It's going to be coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see what creativity the young folks, as well as some of the older folks in Giambi gonna bring to the table, and maybe from all over the state. I don't know where that's at right now, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so let's go and get the red. Let's do this toast. We can do a little bit of talking today. Got a lot, got a few things to talk about today. Just a few. Oh, we getting down to the muddy part. This is what I need. That mud, that ambrosia mud. But here we go. First off, let me get my mind right. Let me do the transition. giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that Creator, and we say, word of power. Just set it off. What's your word of power? Go ahead. Y'all say y'all first. Now I say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple journey from here. You already know we're going to do the best part. The reason we are gathered here, without further ado, we want to introduce you to our personal ancestors. So let's go. Coming to the stage, we have Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Texander, Davis, Herman Brown, C. Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walters, Chris Pendergast, and Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague, Pimenel, Nomo, X, Pet Mont, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, there, Gail Paulina, Luxter Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, C. Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy William, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCray, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lewis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clay, Barry B.D. Sale, Well, Livita Farmer, Ango Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spells, Slimmy Southern Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Banks, May Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jane Farmer, May Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Adley Vester, May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Don Mattel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vena Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Mendel, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Bender Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Dilly Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We have William Walter West, Angela Parrish, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Wallace, DeFriedis Hines, Honest Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans, Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, where did I stop? Wow. Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Luke Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., shouts out to Brother Kwame, Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Holly Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Brennan, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Thelma Cates, Mr. Sturgis, Sonny Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Axe Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Prince Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Needy Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Senior, Abel Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albers Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carler,
Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Barnes, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Lord Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Morel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robert Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lord Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alver, Mazarin Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. And we move to the Black Book, and in it we got Joella Giles, we got James Carswell, we got Liberta Adams, also known as our sis, we got Elder Shaka McNair, we got Anthony Brown, we got Jonathan Ford, we got Lonnie Gaucher, we got cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang, Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Todd, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McKill, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton. We got Leonard Jones, Shadi Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, we got Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, we got Johanna Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey. We got Victor Bowden. We got Drusilla Kitty Berger. We got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Jesse Woods. We got T.L.R. Woods Lennox. We got Jim Woods. We got Lizzie Woods. We got Juanita Alexander Brown. We got Cynthia Ann Wright. We got Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins. We got Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall. We got Steve Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray. We got Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Aben Julia Lawrence. We got Ozell Leather Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Leather Jr., Geneva Jackson. Got R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don. We got Sabre Winston. We got Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs. We got Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Ravonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Grant Bueller, Papa Al Reese, Nana Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate. We got Pam Johnson. We got Vera Reese Fisher. We got Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, and Ira Branson. We got Eric Winston. We got Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr. We got King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Nina Shepard, Burdell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woodfork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson. Got Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Miss Bertha Walker. We got Tony Ogletree. We got Grandma Marguerite. We got Tracy Emery. Man, family, we have did it again. We have made it and made it and made it through our ancestors. Saluting our ancestors, lifting them up. Because when we was young, they lifted us up, at least some of them. You know what I'm saying? I know when my grandfather used to pick me up. I got pictures, right? My grandma used to pick me up. Right? You know, I got proof. They used to lift me up, so now we're lifting them up. We're lifting them up in our memory. We're lifting them up in our life. We're lifting them up in our hearts. And we're remembering the wisdom that they left us and some of the wisdom that we haven't even found that they prepared for us, right? We're fighting and preserving the space and the time that they have sent us. So we lift up our ancestors and we say, go ahead, say your word of power. And I say, from there, family, where we going? Y'all know where we're going. We're going into the present moment. Once again, we want to give all the Umoja babies a round of applause. Yes. Give it up. Thank you, audience, for being on. Y'all doing it, y'all. Thank you. You know, we got a live spiritual studio audience here. They are here. They can't go, they really can't go nowhere anyway. But hey, they needed a job, so I helped, right? Got them some space, But anyway, shouts out to Mama Margarita. I see you out there. And so we are in the present moment, right? Once again, today is Umoja. Today is Umoja, right, family, and I know some of y'all, many of y'all have been here, but this is for the people who haven't been here, that don't really know, that might be new. I always throw this up for you. For more information, go to the free e-course, get the information, family. There are no obligations. Just go and check out the information. We're giving out information about GNJ.media, or the Giami tribe, as we call it. Right? So go and check it out. But family, we are in the present moment right now. This is our time. What are we doing with it? What are you going to do with it? Right? What are you doing with it? If you're wasting it, you're not wasting your time. You're wasting your children's inheritance. Right? People think the inheritance is the money. No, it's the time that we are able to pass them. And the more work we do, you know what I'm saying? And the smarter we work, the more time we're going to be able to pass them. What do you mean by time, Brother Hatem? Well, a lot of people got us beat because they got whole generations of individuals that don't have to necessarily get out and do the work of the hand, but they could do the work of the mind. Right? And it's the work of the mind that elevates the work of the hand. If you just constantly focus on the work of the hand and trading your time for money because you have to survive, it's very hard for you to be creative in your work. You don't really have to think about it. They got us doing a lot of rote stuff. We just do a lot of, you know what I'm saying? But what we want to leave our children space to be able to do is to explore that mind and create. See, these computers we have come from young people who had time to think, right? And some old people, they had time to think, right? They had time to be like, well, if we put this wire together with this silicone stuff, we might be able to come up with something. The whole internet come from a generation of young people who had time to think. Time to think. So we trying to pass that forward, and it's our job in this moment to conquer this moment and to build. Strive in this moment to build. That's what we gotta do, right? So we doing it, right? Well, at least, I can speak for it. We doing it. I don't know about everybody out there, but we doing it, right? But now, so here we go. So we lift our glass up for this moment, and once again, for those that don't speak the language, Umoja, I'm gonna ask you to activate that reticular formation. Get out there, seek Umoja. When you go out into the world, it's out there. Seek it in yourself, seek it in your family, seek it all around you. It's around you, right? Boom. Bring it to life. Now, principles of the day. Umoja means unity for those that don't speak the language. Truth is the motto principle. Violet is the color, as you can see by the shirt that I have on. Mentalism is the hermetic law for the day. Male name for the day is Kwojo. Female name is Ajua. Ooh, that gave me an idea. Okay. How we gonna do that? Okay. All right. Time to think. I had time to think. Okay. Now I gotta squeeze some time out. I gotta create some time so I go and think about this. All right, but we lifting up our glass for this moment and the power in this moment, our responsibility with it, and we lift it up and we say, Ashe. Now, family, where do we go? I'm telling you right now, this is where we going. This is where we going. You ready? Y'all not ready. They're not ready. Y'all ready? This is where we going. From the present moment, we move to the future generation. We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute our children's children on to infinity. Those that are here and those that are not yet here. Remembering that we are a generational people. We are a generational people, family. Right? So, we got to make sure we get it right. So we lifting up our glass and we say to our future generation, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to all of our relations. We toast and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we move to that selfish toast. This is for you. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness? Lift it up. Come on now. Ashe. From there, we move to our tribe. Where's your accountability group? Who's your accountability group? Lift up your tribe. You got to lift up your tribe, right? Remind yourself every day, damn, I'm kind of responsible to this group. I got to help this group build, right? So we lift it up, and what we say Ashe. From there, family, from there, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifted, most outstanding, the wisest and the most beautiful and the strongest individual in the room right now. I want to lift my glass up to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Strong. Woo. But I'm starting to notice something. I'm starting to notice a little something. All right, so. All right, we're going to go to the news a little bit. We're going to open up the lines. So let's open up the lines. We're going to open up the lines. Let me go open the lines first before I switch the screens. I'm going to open that line up. Let me put the chats up so that I can see. Chats up so that we can see. Let me refresh the Facebook so y'all don't have to be looking at a bunch of old stuff. Just in case somebody posted something up. We're going to go to the Uber conference. Call-in line is open, 614-556-4535. Once again, the black line is open, 614-556-4535. That is the black line for now. So feel free to call in. Let me go make sure that people know that they could call in. We're going to go on black line. Boom. There we go. Oh, didn't print that? Okay, let's try it over here. Trying to block my little bots. You can't block my bots. Can't block my bots. I don't know why y'all think y'all could just bot. Let me see. Brother Kwame did an excellent show yesterday. Word for the day is delirium. Delirium. This is a very important word, and you will find out when you see Kwame's video, because he did an interview with the beautiful and powerful Dr. Ann, and asked some great questions, especially for the health of our elders. Delirium, medical powers of attorney and wills. He said words of the day. Delirium, medical powers of attorney and wills. And don't forget medication lists with drugs and why they are used. Help to know any recreational drugs as well. So all this stuff he covers in his interview that he did yesterday, and we will be launching that on the community soon. But the key pieces are the delirium, learning that term, right? Because one of the things that Dr. Ann put out is that, for example, some of the ailments that we could get, especially getting older, and especially those of us that are elders, can have psychological effects, right? That if I am surrounded by strangers, they will diagnose it as dementia. That's why they need to be able to communicate with other family members that be like, no, they ain't been acting like that for this long. They are, you know what I'm saying? This is delirium. They are suffering delirium. And you need to be able to say that. If your parents have not, or your elders in your life have, you know, they've been on the points, being able to snap stuff, being able to remember stuff, being able to have conversations with you, and you notice a different behavior, it's a delirium. So you let them know, no, you don't. No, this is not dementia. It's delirium. And when you say that to a medical practitioner, some bells go off. But Kwame, you know, they brought that out in the conversation. I don't want to rule it. Medical powers of attorney and wills, you know, kind of speak for themselves. And he said, don't forget medication lists with drugs and why they are used. So with this, Wow, Kwani, you giving way too much of the show, man. You a horrible promoter, man. You can't do it, man. Shouts out to Kiara. How you doing, baby? Huh? How you doing? We got some work to do, don't we? Y'all working? Is it working? All right, but anyway, let's keep it, go and throw up some comments. But we about to go to the news, but be on the lookout. I can't remember the title. I just took it down too. What is the type up the title of your piece, because this is going to be the jump off piece for our Black History Month. Kwame did an excellent job, so now I got to come up with something. I don't know what I'm going to come up with. Oh man. But anyway, Kwame put his foot in it. So let's go and let's do that transition. Busting out, we're busting out on the funk. We're busting out on some serious funk. Busting out. My computer's shut all the way down on me. I don't understand. I don't know what these kids are doing with the Super Giammi computer. This is in the Black Cave. This is like, you know how Bruce Wayne got his supercomputer? This is Brother Hatim's supercomputer, right? It's supposed to move super fast and be very snappy, and for some reason, it's just been cutting off lately. So I guess the Giammi girls may have got me infected with something. I don't know. Them girls. Good God Almighty. Them girls. That's all I can say. Them girls. Them girls. And somebody think they're going with me this morning, but I'm gonna have to break the news. And as y'all can hear, somebody in trouble upstairs. So we are on the Black Line, 614-556-55. 614-556-4535. If you want to call in and have a conversation on the Black Line family, by all means do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to run through the news. If we don't get no calls in, then, I guess y'all don't want to talk too early in the morning. You still got your morning voice. I understand. Great Umoja. We are toasting right now on Kwanzaa365.media, GNJ.media, and all other platforms. You'll be like, brother, tell me why you writing it? Because I got the Rocket Book, and I like putting the pen to paper. And I think my writing gives you a little bit of my personality. You know what I'm saying? I make it a little bit more personal. Because all these typings and stuff, all of it look the same. So, I always strive to be just a little bit, I want to be just a little bit different. Just a little bit different. I ain't, like I said, I don't want to be able to be fit in no box. I ain't trying to be fit in no box, right? Here was the haiku for the day. Why are you waiting? Share ideas with the world. May bring unity. That's that haiku for the day. And you know that a blog is on its way. Where's the haiku by Hatim on there? That's crazy. All right, haiku time. All right, but man, I usually sign it. All right, didn't sign it today. It's cool. Let's see what else up. What's this? Daily Toast. Oh, Kiara. Oh, I can see the comments over here. Kiara say, Ngusasawa Virtual BHM Festival. 3rd or 4th week of this month. Working on it. Whoa! I didn't know y'all was going on. I didn't know y'all was announcing it now. I was trying to keep my mouth shut. Okay. The word that represents all the Kwanzaa days. Excited for all Black History Month with you all, family. Okay. Got you. I got you. So y'all heard it. The 3rd or 4th week of this month, we're going to be kicking it off. Right now, the last Blunt Talk is at 151 views. That's 127. Tune in, let's see. This was called Blunt Talk, No Chaser. All right, too bad I had to quit. I didn't send in my paperwork yet, but I'm sending the paperwork to Navita today by email as well as by letter, because I can't take it no more. But anyway, that's enough about me. Opinion: American grocery stores are broken, and how we shop helps explain them. I just like throwing up interesting articles for you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and look at this real quick. take a look at it. This is a Think Opinion Analysis Essays. Let's see who wrote this. This is from NBC. Let's see who wrote it. Oh, look at them. They putting them ads in. We got Benjamin Lohr, author of The Secret Life of Groceries. All right. The greatest hindrance to knowledge is our adjustment to conventional notions. Ooh. The greatest hindrance to knowledge is our adjustments to conventional notions. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel claimed, and so it is with grocery stores. We spend our lives wandering in these aisles, tisking over ingredients lists. Is tisking a word? T-S-K-I-N-G. Tisking over the ingredients list, dismissing subpar plums. If it is, I'm going to start using it. Without ever paying the mind to the miracle occurring as we fill up our carts. And I mean, think about this. Because it is really, people from just 50 years ago would marvel at the food that we have available to us. You can eat Chinese on Monday, Mexican on Tuesday, or hell, let's just do one day. You can eat a plain American breakfast in the morning. You can eat a Mexican snack in between. You can have Thai for lunch. You get hungry again, and you go out and get just straight Chinese. Or you can go and get you can eat whatever you want here, and you can find a lot of stuff in the grocery store. It wasn't always this way. When the first truly modern supermarket opened in 1930 on Jackson Avenue in Queens, New York, thousands lined up to tour it. Customers drove from miles away, and once inside, they reported feeling faint and dizzy from the options. Imagine you took some 1930 people and dropped them in Walmart. They wouldn't feel faint and dizzy. They would just faint. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it all the way real. Let's keep it all the way real. This was a 6,000 square foot store, mind you, far from the looming halls of 200,000 square foot Costco or Walmart today. Nor was this a uniquely American phenomenon. In 1956 in Rome, when the first supermarket opened overseas, what is going on? Phenomenon opened overseas. Curious Italians lost their minds. One woman began running up and down aisles screaming, "It must be heaven. There are mountains of food. Must be heaven. Mountains of food." Think about this. Even before the pandemic transformed the act of grocery shopping, when those automatic doors whisked open, you probably weren't quite as chipper. Instead of relying on a circus-like thrill of size and abundance, we become so used to it that we kind of numb to it, right? It's like, I'm just going to this grocery store. Not even realizing. Like, I did a show a while ago where I was able to pull 5 different societies' sacred food into one place. Just totally different cultures. And I don't know if y'all are the sacred food thing, right? Because cultures have staples, right? So we had the African yam, and we had something else. We had at least 3 to 5 sacred foods all in one place. This is how we have developed. And also this is in many cases what may be causing us to, in a sense, devolve in our sensibilities and in our principles and stuff like that, because we have become so comfortable. And we have to start we have to start really measuring and really start practicing some gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, today is Umoja. But Umoja works because all the other principles work together in order. You know what I'm saying? All the principles got to work for Umoja to work. For Umoja to exist, all the other principles have to work, right? And for Umoja to be in existence, all the other principles have to. And like in M7, Umoja, which is cooperative economics, transforms into the word gratitude. And one of the things that we have to start learning to practice in our daily lives is a sense of gratitude for where really in the time that we are. Our ancestors have really left us in a power position if we just learn to take advantage of it, if we just start taking advantage of it. Many of us we're cool with sitting on our laurels. And for those of you, stay the hell away from me. For those that want to get busy, because we need to really be taking advantage of this. All right, I mean, this pandemic, all this information technology that's out here, we really need to be working on it and mastering it and showing a little bit of gratitude for the position that we are in. Because I don't know if people really understand the significance of bringing all those sacred foods together, because all I was saying was I am doing something that historically has been impossible. I'm doing it right now. And I'm broadcasting to a possible million people. Even though only a few people watched it, the possibilities of thousands and hundreds of thousands and even millions of people watching me do this is something that no other group of our people or any other people has ever had. This internet thing and where we are right now in society has broken down to the point where I never thought I would own a TV station. It wasn't even on my mind. Impossible, right? Impossible. But yet, every day, in a sense, I'm streaming a damn TV station. I got my own show on our own station. And I didn't spend millions. Incredible. We are in a good place, and we need to learn how to use it, and we need to learn how to work it so we can extend the space and time for our future generations. Even before the pandemic transformed the act of grocery shopping, when those automatic doors whisked open, you probably weren't quite as chipper. Instead of relying on the circus-like thrill of size and abundance, the grocery store today completes by offering us cultural meaning. As we stroll the aisles, picking and choosing, many of us construct identity from the option. We buy foods to demonstrate that we are health conscious or proud of our chocolate indulgence, that we care for our families through price savings or care for the earth through ecological stewardship. Food helps us explore our connection to ancestors or to kin, or just announce that we have a special colon filled with really special colon biota that requires unique handling and care. The new cultural competition works well for the grocers themselves. They target ever tighter demographic segments, whether it is Trader Joe's catering to the overeducated and underpaid. Wow. Whole Foods to the green-minded with green to spare, or Aldi's to the no-frills and budget-conscious crowd. But if all that talk about identity and value sounds a bit hollow, retail as an expression of the self, retail as therapy in the most literal sense, that's because it is. When we take a step back and look at the industry as a whole, we see a different, more limited set of values. These are the values enacted, not expressed, enacted at checkout by customers, in the back rooms by industry buyers, and on our highways by distributors, and overseas by manufacturers. And so instead of a wide range of wholesome values, the grocery industry ends up centered on just a few small primal things: convenience, high quality, and low prices. And if you look at the Trinity a second time, you realize they are all intention. Serving one often comes at the cost of delivering another. Convenience, high quality, low prices. I've spent 5 years exploring the grocery world. In my book, The Secret Life of Grocery, one of the biggest lessons I learned was how the grocery industry drives to serve us as consumers is pushing those tensions to a breaking point. So you go finish reading this if you want. But hey, I mean, it sounds pretty interesting. I'm going to come back because there's some other stuff I want to cover real quick. Is no call-ins yet? Okay, I guess y'all don't want to talk to Brother Hot Tim. All right, opinion GameStop. Move out the way. Come on. God. We got our subscription. There you go. Better had it popped up. We got our subscription to the Washington Post. GameStop signals a new destabilizing collision between social media and the real world. The GameStop And it's also AMC, and it's a few other stock that they didn't mention because they don't want to mention them because people are running out buying them. Family, if you did not get on the GameStop train early, don't do it now. All right? But what this is showing you is that there is so much. Listen, you can't outthink the internet. Let me say that, right? Now, first, you can't outthink the internet, or you can't outdate or out-research the internet. There's a lot of stuff that if you just want to focus on, you can really focus on it. Some people use the data from the internet to kind of mess up the party for some of these rich boys. This is what all this hubbalub is about. Hubbaloo or whatever, this mess is about. But this is an opinion piece from the Washington Post. Let's see who the opinion is. Sinan Aral. But GameStop signals a new destabilizing collision between social media and the real world. Now, what happens in destabilizing events, or when you take notice of a destabilizing event, right? In there is opportunity. Yeah, some pain too, but there's opportunity, right? So let's see if we are in place for the opportunity, or we in place for the pain. Sinan Arel, director of the MIT Initiative of the Digital Economy, is the author of The Hype Machine, How Social Media Disrupts Our Elections, Our Economy, and Our Health, and How We Must Adapt. On January 6th, misinformation propagated on social media helped motivate a crowd to attempt an insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. Y'all remember that? Because I got people acting like that didn't happen. I got people acting like we wasn't a hair throws away from having a dictator over in this motherfucker. I just want to make sure people understand, right? We already jumped past that. All right, cool. That's old news, Brother Hatim. Okay. On January 23rd, social media was instrumental in driving tens of thousands of Russians into city streets to protest the Putin regime. How many of y'all heard about that? Right? That was all about homeboy going home and boom, boom, boom. They locked him up. Next thing you know, people hit the streets. And social media was a part of that. In the past few days, social media has wreaked havoc in the financial markets, producing dramatic price surges in the stocks of GameStop and other companies. You see, they keep saying other companies. AMC is one. There's a few others. In the past, social media has I'm understanding they're heading towards silver right now. Just saying. In the past, social media has occasionally impinged on real-world events, as with the Arab Spring a decade ago. But now the online power of crowds is crossing over into the real world as never before. The GameStop phenomenon is a new chapter in this story. The company stock has jumped more than 1,700%. There is a story about a little boy who in 2019, he wanted one of those games. I don't know if his mom got him a game, but she also bought him was it 60? She bought him some shares of GameStop when it was at about $6 a piece. Because she wanted him, and she gave it to him as a Kwanzaa gift on Umoja. This says it's in the article. I was reading, I said, oh shit. She gave him ownership in GameStop because they always was going there. And he gave him stock in his company, and it jumped from a $60 value to somewhere around $3,000. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just, when you do what you do. With a big role in the GameStop phenomenon is a new chapter in this story. The company stock has jumped more than 1,700%, with a big role in the run-up played by retail investors relying on the no-fee trading app Robinhood and coordinating over Reddit and other social media sites. So people are using social media now, or they're using the internet to gather information. They're using the social media to gather other people and inform other people, and also to launch actions. I don't know if y'all heard me on that, but okay. Small investors egging each other on through social media employed a classic Wall Street tactic to put a short squeeze on hedge funds that had bet big on a drop in GameStop stock. This isn't the first time the social media users have inflated stock prices and caused bubbles. The hack crash of 2013 was triggered by a viral false tweet from senior hackers who had infiltrated the Associated Press Twitter handle to claim that President Barack Obama had been injured in an explosion. Wow. Did y'all know about that? About $140 billion in equity value was wiped out in a matter of minutes. News. Just the news being passed or being controlled can raise or crash the value of something. Pump and dump schemes also use social media, posting fake news on Facebook and Twitter to hype stocks. But what has transpired lately with the stocks of GameStop, the AMC movie theater chain, and the BlackBerry tech company breaks fresh ground. So it's BlackBerry is one of the other companies. The problem is that the world is witnessing this plane crash in real time. Right now, the plane is still at 30,000 feet, but countless small investors could be wiped out when an inevitable crash comes. When the market tries to find the appropriate pricing for the stock, they have untethered to company's underlying value. The Securities and Exchange Commission said Friday it is reviewing the recent volatility in GameStop and other stocks. Good. Not nearly enough is known about the perverse incentives and feedback loops driving this market movement. For example, who is in this crowd? During the January 6th Capitol riot, there was some who showed up in military gear, armed with weapons, zip ties, and a plan. But many others just held up their cell phones, recording videos as if they were strolling through Disneyland. In the GameStop run-up, have there been crowd instigators on Reddit with undisclosed ties to institutions that have financial stakes and outcome? The SEC might like to know. Y'all gonna finish reading it yourself. There's a lot of good questions, but it brings up one thing: the power, the actual power of this thing called social media and this internet that we are on. Constantly got to remind y'all about that. Constantly. All right, let's go. Let's see what's next. Silver. Here you go. Silver surges. The Reddit army targets precious metal. Now, this CNN. This could be some junk. But they get the name of the group. But now, one of the things that I have been on for a long time is silver. As y'all notice, all my jewelry is silver. And I want y'all to hear what they claim in this article. Just a little bit. This is from CNN Business. This is Matt Egan. Want to give CNN Business. Move over, GameStop. Reddit mania is spreading to the precious metals market. Silver futures surged as much as 13% on to Monday, touching 5 months highs. That follows a 6% rally last week. Meanwhile, retail sites warn customers, and this is where you go to buy silver. Now, I used to frequent these spots, but I stopped for a little while because I need to get my life together a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and find a safer place for some of my silver. That's another story. But anyway, over weekend, they could not meet skyrocketing demand for silver bars and coins, and the silver squeeze is trending on Twitter. In more recent trading, silver futures were up almost 11%. Now, once again, this is one of those expansions, but I want y'all to listen to what's being said in this article because it's not super growth like GameStop. But what we're seeing a growth. Now, let's get to the reason. Shares of precious metal miner Coring Mining CDE rallied 20% in pre-market trading, while Pan Am Silver Pass rose 15%. The moves provide another example of the power of a group that has captivated Wall Street and Main Street. Wall Street Bets. That's the name of the group if anybody interested in doing research on them. The Reddit forum sent GameStop, GME, and AMC and other heavily shorted stocks skyrocketing last week, rolling markets and crushing some hedge funds that had bet against those stocks. Robinhood, the Free Trading Act, came under fire after restricting trades in GameStop and other stocks. So once again, for those that don't know, Robinhood is an app that a lot of people use to trade with. Robinhood restricted trading of these particular companies to investors that wanted to get in on the fun or the danger or whatever. They restricted it. They reopened it, but now they don't allow you to buy one share, right? Okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. But, you always got E-Trade and other ways to get stuff. People on Wall Street Bet set their sight on silver and the iShares Silver Trust ETFs last week with some suggestion it could be a way to hurt big banks they believe are artificially suppressing prices. Now, I've been telling people a long time that I think gold is too valuable and silver is underrated. Gold has almost no industrial use. Silver, you find a little bit of silver in almost everything. You understand what I'm saying? So you got silver and gold used to almost be, they was close to each other. Now, silver is way out here. Silver was trading at $17 an ounce. $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for an ounce of gold. $17 to $20 for an ounce of silver. Something's not right. This does not historically sit well. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I can understand 4 to 1, maybe 5 to 1. Hell, we can even do 10 to 1, but we're talking, it's ridiculous. And when I'm talking about one, I'm talking ounce of gold, ounce of silver. All right. People on Wall Street Bet set their sights on silver trust ETF. Last week, with some suggestion it could be a way to hurt big banks they believe are artificially suppressing prices. Now, check this out. Now, this is what blew my mind. I said, okay, cool. Somebody got a theory. SLV silver will destroy the biggest banks, not just some of the hedge funds. One Wall Street Bets user wrote. Another claimed JP Morgan has been suppressing metals for a long time. This should be epic. Load up. So this is what they cheered. But check this out. Several noted that JP Morgan has paid a record $920 million fine last year to settle charges that it engaged in manipulative trades of futures tied to precious metals, as well as treasuries. However, some posts on Wall Street Bet suggest their movement is being co-opted by hedge funds, and there is no coordinated effort in the silver market. The silver squeeze is a hedge fund coordinated attack so they could keep fighting the GME fight. One thread was titled. Now, family, like I said, do not run out and try to get no silver right now. It's going to be, unless the prices, because what I'm saying is right now they're inflating the price. So we really don't know what's going on unless you got silver already, unless you was already heavily invested in silver. And if you was already heavily invested in silver, you already know something is off. When it jumps from $17 to $20 to $35, you want 1 week, you walked in, you was able to get silver at $17. You walk back in, and now it's almost at $30. You like, something going on. I need to hold off on buying until I understand if this is where the market is going to be for the future, or is there some type of trick going on here? So you got to be careful. But go and check that out. You can finish reading that. Now, I ain't going to hold you up too much longer. But I love silver. Silver look good. I think that's one of the colors of Giame. That's silver, right? That color is silver and black. Man. All right, but yo, this is Brother Hatim. I'm out. And I got a new video up. Failure is an important part of becoming. You know what I'm saying? Go and check out the necessity of failure. All right, but it's up. Y'all go and check it out. It ain't that long. Go and check it out. But yo, I am up. I am out, and I want to thank you for joining us on the journey. Shouts out to S. Freedom Johnson. I appreciate what you do. Once again, shouts out to S. Freedom Johnson. I see you out there, and I see you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who's represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Habaragani, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kuji Chagalia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, midsize sedan, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and has since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, or my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.